Sacramento, what is happening? Sacktown Pete back at it again. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Boy, came across this article on SI.com that involves the Sacramento Kings acquiring star Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics in a 3-team trade. Let's look at the proposed trade. And keep in mind, guys, this is just rumors, speculation at this point. There's nothing set in stone. The Sacramento Kings, I have seen their name being linked to some of the Boston Celtic players, Jaylen Brown being one of them, Drew Holiday being the other one, and possibly Kristaps Porzingis as well. But let's take a look at this proposed trade. Atlanta Hawks, Sacramento Kings, and the Boston Celtics in a 3-team trade. And this would potentially go down if it does go down. The Hawks receive Sam Hauser, Neemias Queta. Boston Celtics received DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Jonas Valanciunas, a 2027 first-round pick, 2029 first-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick, and a 2031 second-round pick. And that lands the Sacramento Kings, Jaylen Brown, and Baylor Shireman. So, first initial thought is sucks to see Keegan Murray and DeRozan and Jonas Valanciunas go. But hear me out, guys. As much as I obviously we all love Keegan Murray, if Jaylen Brown is available in a trade and knowing that he's under contract for the foreseeable future, knowing that he's a two-way star in the league, yes, you do the trade. Even though it will cost you Keegan Murray, knowing that Murray is your best youngster on the roster, you give him up for Jaylen Brown. Because not only is you're getting a two-way star back in return, Jaylen Brown is still freaking young, man. He is really young. He has not even peaked. He has not reached his prime yet either. I believe he's in his mid-20s, where Keegan Murray is, in the timeline where Keegan Murray is getting there as well, being in his mid-20s. But yeah, I mean, you do it, man. You definitely do this trade. Knowing that you have to give up a lot, I'm talking about those picks in particular, and, you know, giving up a good scorer in DeRozan and a good solid big in Jonas Valanciunas, it's worth it. I think it's worth it for the Kings. For the Boston Celtics, you know, I don't know if this will be the best return they can get in return for Jaylen Brown. Not sure how Jonas Valanciunas and DeMar DeRozan fits, because their games are a lot different than what the Boston Celtics usually play as a team, and their fit would be questionable for sure. But I think, if anything, for the Sacramento Kings case, yeah, I mean, Jaylen Brown is a bona fide, really good player, man. In return, you get a young, talented star you can build your foreseeable future around. And, you know, Jaylen Brown defines the type of wings that you need in this league in today's era of Kings, or an era of basketball. He's a really good two-way player, man. He's really good and can get after it defensively. Offensively, he's obviously good as well. I think he would be a tremendous pickup for the Sacramento Kings if they can somehow land him. Only thing I have to say is that, yeah, it would suck to lose Keegan Murray, knowing that you have the upside and potential of Keegan Murray still. But man, oh man, you would be for sure getting a young star back in Jaylen Brown. And knowing that he's a couple years older than Keegan Murray, he's still young, man. He's still young. You can still build around him. And this would be a great pickup for the Sacramento Kings. So with that being said, something I came across this weekend and just made me think and question. The Kings are linked to a lot of names. You might see, for sure, some moves are going to happen. It's going to go down. You know, we have a couple games left in the NBA Finals. We've got the draft around the corner coming up pretty soon. We'll see what Sacramento does there, because they're rumored to move up in the draft and potentially do a trade on draft night. I don't know who they're targeting and what they're looking at as far as the draft goes. I do know that Tyrese Proctor and a couple of other draft prospects were in town this past week. And from what I'm hearing, Tyrese Proctor had a very good workout for the Kings, and they really like him. So I don't know, maybe they might trade up to get Tyrese Proctor because there's a good chance he may go early in the second round, is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if they're able to get in the draft lottery and somehow target somebody in the lottery, picks 1 through 14. Not sure, man. But honestly speaking, it's exciting couple weeks coming ahead for the Sacramento Kings. You're probably going to see some moves made, whether that's on draft night or not, we shall see. The Kings do have the 42nd pick, so we shall see what they do there. I'm a very big fan of Tyrese Proctor. I think he can benefit and fit in well with the Sacramento Kings and play that point guard position. But I'm also open to trading for a point guard as well. You know, we've seen Trae Young heavily rumored. We've seen Drew Holiday heavily rumored. We've seen Marcus Smart heavily rumored. But there's going to be a lot of guards that are going to be available in a trade. And the Kings got to make that move for the right guard. That's going to be able to move the needle for them moving forward. So with that being said, July 1st, free agency starts. That's where the teams can give up future picks, knowing that the Kings have future 5 first-round draft picks that they can give up in a trade. I expect to see the Kings do a lot of activity and a lot of movement coming July 1st. And the priority, first things first, the priority should be re-signing Jake LaRivia. There's a good chance that Jake LaRivia will stay, knowing that we can only offer him limited salary, but we can verbally commit to him on a bigger deal after this upcoming season. Next summer, should I say. Jake LaRivia really loves Doug Christie, and knowing that Doug Christie will be the coach moving forward, very good chance. I do like the chances that there's a mutual interest between both of them and keeping Jake LaRivia, retaining him. I know Jake LaRivia wants to get minutes, he wants to get playing time, and he can potentially start for the Sacramento Kings next season if he were to stay in Sacramento. And I think Doug Christie and Jake LaRivia have really good chemistry. I really do feel like Jake LaRivia is a keeper, and he will re-sign with the Sacramento Kings. So with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts on this crazy rumor, this potential Jaylen Brown trade to the Sacramento Kings. Exciting trade for sure. If he becomes available, I wouldn't even hesitate. Yeah, I would definitely do what it takes to land a wing like Jaylen Brown's caliber. And he's the NBA champion as well. So he's got that there. With that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, amazing fathers out there. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Father's Day and a weekend. I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.